Hi, welcome to my channel In Conversation with Nivedita. Today I have with me a Vidya Star alumni sharing with us her amazingly inspiring story. A first generation learner, she joined Vidya Beyond School program in grade 8th. Today she is a proud alumni of Vidya Scholarship Program, a graduate in computer applications, working while studying for master's degree. She sings, writes poetry, essays, acts. Of course, she's a star alumni. Vidya is an organization that serves to educate, empower, and transform underprivileged children. Wait, before we go ahead, have you subscribed to this channel yet? Go ahead and do that, for we will get to learn about education and its power of empowerment together. I'm Nivedita, and with me I have today Sushmitha. Sushmitha, I understand that you had uh, some difficulty in starting off or continuing your education at grade 8. How did you come across Vidya? Why did you think of joining the Beyond School program? How did it happen from the beginning?
So from the beginning, it means, my journey with Vidya started when I was in 8th standard. So, I strongly believe that whatever happens in life happens for a good reason.
Hmm.
So, I started believing this because of Vidya. An event happened in my life. So I actually did not wanted to go for, Gotigere Government High School. My parents were asking, my parents were thinking to join me in some other schools because the school was very far from where I stay, and it was a nice road. Due to some reasons, they did not wanted me to go to that school. Ultimately, I ended up joining to the same school, and I was like, okay, what is happening? Because what I thought is different, what is happening is different. So the first day, I mean, when I joined the school, I was sitting in the classroom, and I was thinking the same thing. That day, Vidya volunteers entered my room, the classroom. They were like they started informing about the Vidya Beyond School and the programming and everything. I was like, okay, this is really interesting. And I was like, they asked, they those people were asking, who are you people are interested like that. So I was like, I was raising my hand. Yes, I am interested. So it started like that. So I registered, and I used to go to the English classes and computer classes every day. There was two batches. One is in the morning, and the second is in the evening. So I was not able to go in the morning due to some issues at my home. So in the evening, I used to go every day to the classes, and I had so many memories with the teachers by interacting with them, and I learned a lot by enjoying. So that is how it started. So later on, I started participating in so many cultural activities, events which were conducted by Vidya. Maybe once we performed dance, we did a dance performance in front of Usha Uttup ma'am,
Oh my God.
and yeah, and also we did Jaiho dance. Then again, we did a street play on the concept of women empowerment. So every time I was there, whenever there is an event, I used to go participate. So that is how it used to be. So that is how the journey started. And I every time, if Vidya wasn't there, maybe at my home every day quarrels, no peace at all. So if Vidya wasn't there, my routine would be different. Coming late to school, sitting at classroom, study. That's it. End of that's it. But when Vidya was there, after my school, I used to go to classes, and I used to participate in all cultural activities. It was, it was a great opportunity, especially for me, because I'm a kind of girl who used to love co-curricular activities, because studying is not the only thing, right? So I used to participate in all cultural activities because I love them. So Vidya gave me an opportunity. If Vidya wasn't there, as I told you before, routine would be different. Since Vidya was there, it was like an interruption with all these things. It was like a distraction to me. I can say it is a happiness for me that time. because so many memories, and I got lots of chances to present myself. Yeah, that is how it started, and
That,
still going.
yeah. That sounds quite magical. But there must have been things that kept on one hand bothering you, and yet on the other hand kept motivating you to continue with your education. I mean, studying masters and working, not many people can do under the circumstances that you have been facing. So how did you manage to overcome these obstacles, these challenges? What motivated you?
If you ask me, I think I am a self-motivator, because one of my hobbies is to watch motivational videos, read motivational stories, books, and also Vidya helped me to overcome all these things I feel, because we may not know how it came, but every time, whenever since my high school, Vidya was there with us by conducting lots of sessions, maybe on communicational, there were some communication sessions and all. So every time, whenever there is something, some sessions, we used to go attend. At least we used to get some knowledge. So that is how it started. And as I told you before, I'm a self motivator. I used to motivate myself in lots of different ways by reading books, watching motivational stories, and all. So yeah.
If I meet Sushmitha after a few years, what do you think Sushmitha would be doing at that time? What are you planning for, aiming for in a few years' time?
I think I have so many ideas in my brain. Yeah, but one of my plan is to do Kannada literature. As for now, I would like to continue at Accenture itself.
Okay.
But after some days, I would like to go into Kannada literature. Then if I get a chance, so I would like to go for try for any Kannada literature, Kannada lecturer post.
Okay.
And I also have an interest in RJing, news reading, or voice dubbing.
Okay.
So, but I don't want this to take as profession. Right? See, RJ post and all, it is not every time we don't get this post. Maybe for once in 4 years, 2 years, like that we get. So I don't want to take this as profession, but it is my passion. If I get opportunities, I'll surely jump into that. And also, I have a long-term goal to start an NGO or to work as a volunteer for any NGO. So, but before we start something, we should save some money for that. Investing is required. I think I have all these plans. I should start from a little.
I'm thinking that you have other siblings, right, in your family? You have, yeah. What do they think of you? What does your family think of you now that you not only educated yourself, you're working, you have your future goals? There's a certain energy about you that I can see, of a very young, empowered person who has a mind of her own. How does it influence, you think, people around you? What do they say about you?
Oh, so my parents are really proud of me, I think, because actually we are not my parents are not that communicative. We don't communicate with each other, with my parents. So that is how we came through. And my sisters, brother, and all, they are also proud of me. And every time I used to say them, see, I'm getting all these prizes and all. You used to go and participate in all the cultural activities, and you should get. So in my other relatives, every time whenever I meet them, they used to tell about their kids about myself. See, look at this girl. Even though because I never wanted to become a burden to my family or to any of my relatives. But Vidya stood up with me. Vidya helped me to continue my education. So whenever I go and meet my relatives, they used to say, see, look at that girl. She completed her education. and she did not become a burden to his her father. That is how it comes every time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's inspiring. I'm sure it's inspiring all around you, like you said. I'm I would like you to share some of the skills and attitude you think you developed while facing these challenges, or something that helped you facing these challenges, as a message to other students of Vidya, because I'm sure from different circumstances, people face different kinds of obstacles, but there are certain skills and attitude that help them go past those obstacles. What would be those attitude and skills you think one should develop?
I think first we should have faith, because if we don't have belief or faith in something, we can't do that. So actually I had a faith that I would complete my education, but I don't know how, because we are not that financially stable, but I had a faith. So with Vidya it happened. Then later on, I think you should put hard work, at least not hard work, you should put little hard work, so that you can come across it. And that's the third thing I would like to say. You should start doing it. If you are not start doing it, you will surely regret it. And when you got an opportunity, we have to utilize it. If you are not going to utilize it, surely at the end, ultimately we are going to regret it. So for Vidya students, I would like to say, if you are getting this opportunity, I think we should utilize it. And if you are getting any other opportunities to learn, we should utilize it and learn things, so that it will be surely helpful in the future. So I've seen people, my other friends, when there is some session or there's something, they will be like so neglect. They neglect things.
Right.
They'll be like, okay, let it go. So what is there with me? I will not attend. Like this. This kind of behavior may not help to achieve, what we think. And for everybody, opportunities are not, everybody will get opportunity, but not at the right time.
Right.
And for example, I got an opportunity. Something happened. A beautiful thing happened to me, that is Vidya. I got an opportunity, but when I look at my friends, my college friends used to tell me that, how did you get into Vidya? How do you know Vidya? All these things. So opportunities, everybody will not get opportunities at the right time. So we should utilize it. That's it.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what I hear is, have faith, work hard, use the opportunities that come by, and don't let anything pass. I think very wise for such a young age, Sushmitha.
Honestly, even I am lazy, but we should think all these things, so that we can overcome this laziness.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think overcoming laziness, overcoming procrastination, overcoming obstacles. Great, wise things you are sharing, Sushmitha. Like, I think it's very inspiring for even people at my age, because as we grow older, I think procrastination and laziness, we think it's okay, but when the opportunities come by, we should be ready to grab them. Thanks. Thanks very much, Sushmitha, for joining me today. And I wish you all the best to be the RJ you want to be the newsreader you want to be the lecturer you want to be. I wish you all the success at your work in Accenture. I think they must be very proud of a person who is so self-motivated, focused, and hardworking, inspiring everyone around them. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, ma'am.
Lovely. There is so much to be done to reimagine education, as we know. I wish you and Team Vidya all the best. May they connect, because there are gems all around. May they be able to connect with students who are so deserving. What a story to show the way of equity and inclusion in the world of education. If you'd like to hear more of what is happening in education, subscribe to this channel so that you're alerted of new content. Happy learning. Bye for now.